The purpose of this training video is to go over fundraising procedures, best practices for dues collections, and creation of an off-campus bank account. Fundraising at FAU comes with many guidelines. The most important of the guidelines are listed here. The main thing that all fundraisers need is approval through the fundraising approval process. As long as your fundraiser is part of an event you are already registered on campus, then the approval is part of the event registration. If you are going to be handling cash at your fundraiser, you may be asked to have a police officer present. Note that if you do end up requiring police presence, it comes with a cost as well. Your advisor should be present at all fundraising events. For any cash or checks collected, you should have a locked money bag or cash box that you can have the money stored in. Cash boxes can be rented from your COSO on your campus. You'll also need to identify your plans for depositing the money into your bank account or donating it directly to a charity organization. There are a number of other guidelines, and they can all be reviewed in the RSO manual found on OWL Central. Some organizations collect dues so they can have money that is more accessible to handle operating expenses of that organization. It is highly encouraged that the cost of dues, as well as the method of collecting dues, is clearly stated in the organization's constitution. It should also be clearly stated to all new members and potential new members of your organization. Collected funds must be immediately transferred into the organization's bank account, and detailed records must be kept of every transaction. This is a great time to become familiar with creation and maintenance of a spreadsheet. Off-campus bank accounts are a great way for organizations to have easy access to their funds. Organizations that plan to have any self-generated funds like due collections or fundraisers will need to have an off-campus bank account so they can store the money. Any self-generated money cannot be put into the organization's COSO account. The COSO funds can never be put into the off-campus account. It is highly recommended that you involve your advisor if you plan on opening a bank account. FAU has no jurisdiction over these accounts, so if you set it up, you must maintain it and have fiscal responsibility over the account. To be able to open a bank account, the organization will need to apply for a federal tax ID number from the United States government. Please note that having a tax ID number does not grant your organization tax exemption. You will need to apply as a not-for-profit organization to achieve this status. Detailed instructions on this procedure are outlined in the RSO manual. The Boca Raton campus has a BB&T branch on its campus. Therefore, FAU has created a partnership with this bank to assist student organizations in opening accounts there. BB&T requires a letter from the Office of Student Involvement that verifies that you are a registered student organization. To request this letter, we will go back to OWL Central and Campus Links. Select Campus Links. Select RSO Resources and Forms. This will take you back to the RSO Resources and Forms page on our website. Here, you can find two forms relevant to the materials covered in this video. The fundraising form is used if you need approval for a fundraising event that is not taking place as an already registered event on campus. Also, you can find the off-campus banking account letter request form, where you can draft up a letter to send to BB&T for your organization to be able to open up a bank account there.